and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a childhood story of mine. I love hearing childhood stories from other YouTubers, so I figured I would share one of mine. Sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, wrap yourself up in a nice comfy blanket. So this story takes place when I was 5 years old and I was in kindergarten. I loved kindergarten. You had some nap times, you had some snack times. It was great. Kindergarten was the best. I was a little bit different from a lot of other kindergartners because I did not like Barney, Blue's Clues, or the Teletubbies. I actually was scared of Barney because his teeth were way too white. I don't know how many Crest white strips that guy used. It was a lot and I did not love him and he did not love me. Me and Barney, not tight at all. I used to watch a lot of Cartoon Network because I did not like any of these shows, and one of my favorite shows was the Powerpuff Girls. They were kindergarten girls who were kicking butt and they were just awesome. They were pink, blue, and green. Those were the colors of the day, and I used to watch them all the time. I did not understand why no one else was watching them. One day, I come into school and I told my friends, guys, you have to turn on Cartoon Network at 4 p.m. There's this show called the Powerpuff Girls. It is so cool. And these girls were like, oh my god, yes, let's totally watch this. They went home and they watched the Powerpuff Girls and came into class the next day and they were like, oh my god, Cash, this show is amazing. Why were we watching Blue's Clues, Barney, and Teletubbies? I knew good TV back in the day, like, if I do say so myself. 5-year-old me was like, oh my gosh, yes, now I have other people that I can discuss the Powerpuff Girls with. This is gonna be great. And my favorite Powerpuff Girl was Blossom. Blossom was my favorite because she was the leader. I loved being the leader. She had this cool special power. I think like if she breathed on something, it froze. I was like, oh, wish I could do that with my stinky breath. And plus she had that half up, half down thing going on for her. I'm telling you, Ariana Grande stole it from freaking Blossom. I was so infatuated with Blossom because Blossom was the ish. Duh. I mean, not to shade Bubbles or Buttercup, Blossom just spoke to me. And I was her for Halloween. I will insert a picture right here. That is what you needed in life, some brown Blossom. You're welcome. One day I was like, these girls love Powerpuff Girls, I love Powerpuff Girls. Why don't we make up a game and play Powerpuff Girls together? We could be the Powerpuff Girls. I was like, hey girls, we should totally play the Powerpuff Girl game. Like, let's just be the Powerpuff Girls during recess. They were like, you know what, so down. You make the plans, tell us how to play, and we will play. I was really excited because I was like, wow, I'm already in a leadership role. Therefore, I'm already gonna play the part of Blossom. So I go out to recess and I was like, girls, like, let's play the game. Here's the rules. They turned to me and they made plans on their own. And they go, listen, Cash, here's the deal. We're not gonna play this game with you unless you're Buttercup, she's Blossom, and I'm Bubbles. I was shook. I was shooketh. How did they come at me so fast? Like, wait, what? Why? First of all, why is she Blossom? She had no Blossom characteristic. I was the Blossom of the group. And she was like, because she doesn't have black hair. You're the only one who has black hair, therefore you should be Buttercup. She was like, stop arguing with me, otherwise we're not playing with you. And I got really scared because I didn't have that many friends at the time, so I was just like, you know what, fine, I'll be Buttercup, like, I'll bite the bullet. And you know what, I took that role very seriously. I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna be put in this type of situation, I'm totally gonna play this part, and I'm gonna be the best Buttercup there ever was. As we progressed, we started getting a little bit bored. Obviously, we were just running around and hitting invisible things, so we were just like, you know what, we need a villain. So the girl was like, where can we find a villain? And we need like a Mojo Jojo spirit. And she goes, you know what? I have the best idea. I said, what? She goes, you can be Mojo Jojo. You're making me give up my Buttercup role that I worked so hard for? She goes, no. We're not gonna make you give up your role. You're just getting another role. You're gonna be Mojo Jojo and Buttercup. And I was like, why can't we just get some boy to do it? And she goes, because you're hairy. I almost fell to the ground when she said that. You know, your girl back in the day was 5 years old and not getting her eyebrows done, so I was a little bit hairy, but she did not have to go all out and be like, you Mojo Jojo status. By the way, this girl was so manipulative. She goes, listen, you're hairy, but like you also can do the Mojo Jojo accent better than anyone on this playground. I know you could do this role. We all know the only person who would be good enough is you. And I was like, you know what? You're right. No one else can really do what I do on the playground. So I was like, fine, I'll take on this other role. I will be Mojo Jojo and I will be Buttercup and I will do fabulous and I will show everyone that I deserve to be Blossom eventually. I decide to be Mojo Jojo and I start being like, I'm Mojo Jojo, ha ha ha. The girl who played Blossom, the one who didn't deserve it, she fell and just starts crying and she turns to a teacher and goes, she did it, and points to me. I'm literally nowhere near her. Nowhere near her. And the teacher looks at me and, you do this? I was like, no, I did not. I did not push her. And these girls definitely were vindictive and definitely wanted me to get a timeout. I ended up getting a timeout because this girl blamed me for pushing her when she just fell by herself. So needless to say, I never played Powerpuff Girls with them again. And that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Comment below telling me who your favorite Powerpuff Girl is, or if you've ever had an experience like this. I really want to know. Thanks again so much for watching, and remember your light. See you next Wednesday.